Okay, I believe we're live. So welcome everybody to another set of Web3 demos brought to you by BanklessDAO, Fight Club, and DAOlationships. We're here every Wednesday bringing you the newest and hottest Web3 tools. BanklessDAO is on a mission to help the world build and adopt decentralized financial services, while Fight Club and DAOlationships are helping them along the way as subDAOs and subprojects within BanklessDAO, all working to further decentralized financial tools. So part of what we do in here is coordination, and we do a lot of that through Discord. And so the project that we have today is an actual Discord integration. Before we dive into that, just want to quickly remind everybody that none of this is advice, financial or technical or otherwise. We're just here exploring new stuff and trying to work out what works, what doesn't work, and share it all with you in the process. So with all that said, yeah, I'd really like to put a huge welcome out to our guests today. We have Anushka and Raj from Madlad. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Anushka.
Hi Chris, thank you so much for the lovely introduction, and I'm really glad to be here and showing the product. I'm Anushka, I'm also known as Bowie, and I'm building Madlad in public with Rajat for the last 3 months, and I'm from India. I got into the Web3 space last year in February as a community manager. That was the first Web3 job for me. It was for an NFT marketplace, and that's when I started exploring more about Web3 and community management. And later on, I got more roles in community space, and then finally I got the role for a community moderator at Profite. So it's a crypto play to earn game. um, so yeah, I'm right now moderator there, but I want to take a pause and introduce Rajat as well. He's our technical teammate at Madlad. So we are a team of two. Rajat, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm with Landon or Rajat. And I'm a full stack developer and I'm into automation and automation stuff. And I'm looking at all the technical things at Madlad, and I'm looking forward to any technical questions that come during the demo. Over to you, Anushka.
Awesome. Yeah. So I wanted to share how we started Madlad. So we started Madlad as a solution to my own problem. So like I mentioned, I am in the community team at Drop Bytes. And what happens there are always many new players who come and ask the same questions in the community about how to maybe verify yourself, or how do I start with the game, or how do I find this link, or these related questions which are really repetitive, and you have to answer the same thing every time. So that was a really hard work for us, and that's what we wanted to fix. So we thought of hiring community moderators and thought it would fix the problem. But what happened was we spent time in finding moderators, interviewing them, and then ended up hiring 4 to 5 of them. And what happened was we trained them, which took about 2 to 3 months. And since they are not full-time employees, they generally left after 4 to 5 months of service. So we need to do that repetitive process again. So that's what we wanted to fix with Madlad. We wanted something to fix this. So we wanted to build a Discord bot that can be more than a support chatbot, more like a boring chatbot who just answers to your fixed questions. So yeah, that by that I mean that a bot that can give you a personal touch in replying while interacting with the community instead of just straight up answering the questions. Yeah, so we wanted it to be like a sidekick for the community managers, which can do the tasks which are generally looked as small, but actually take up a lot of time for the Discord managers and the community managers. So we can get into live testing, and Rajat will explain us the product more and take us through it.
All right, cool. Yeah. We know that the answering the same questions over and over and over not only gets repetitive, but it also keeps people from engaging in other ways, shapes, and forms, right? You
Right.
pop into that channel and keep asking answering that same question, and you have to enter the channels manually because you can't copy and paste channels, and it's a total pain. But yeah, having this AI integrated onboarding tool is definitely a problem that most communities need to be solving for. So I see there on your webpage it says that you've got 5 communities. Did you want to touch on that now, or were you going to get to that after?
We'll get into it later.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so continue on.
Yeah, sure. This is a website, and this is our landing page. Someone can visit the website and they will see a button that add the bot to Discord if they are not logged in. So currently I'm logged in. Once I click this button, I will be taken to my dashboard because I am already a paid user. If you are not a paid user, you will be asked to subscribe to one of our 3 plans. Now, what is the second step? The second step is to add the bot to Discord server. So you can click this button. It will ask in which server do you want to add the bot. You click continue. So these are all the permissions. You can uncheck some of the permissions that you don't want, but some permissions like reading messages and sending messages are compulsory for the bot to work. We can just click on authorize. Once the authentication is done, and the bot will be added to the Discord server. So let's go to the Discord server and see.
Your screen is not shared.
Now let's go back to the dashboard.
Rugged. He'll be back, I'm sure. Looked like he was trying to swap between his browser and Discord.
Yeah, it looks like we
Yeah,
lost
I
him
think
altogether.
so.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. So, it's obviously just integrating the bot into the server.
Just okay, he's back. Can you give?
Hello, Landon.
Am I audible now? Was I disconnected?
Yep.
Yeah.
You were, yeah.
Yeah, you disconnected.
Sorry. Is the screen visible?
Yep.
Yeah. So once you add the bot to your Discord server, so coming back to a main feature, which is training the bot. So you can take up any web page link or any document link, just copy and paste it here and click on train button. It will take 5 to 10 seconds to for the bot to learn everything. And you can just ask anything about what has been feed to the bot. So can anyone from the team provide me any link to the documentation which can be trained?
Yeah, so we are just getting into a live testing part. You can provide us any bankless related document, and then we can try training it and asking it anything related to that piece of content.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab the BanklessDAO Notion page. BanklessDAO Notion.
Chris, what the thing is, so Notion doesn't allow anyone to, scrape its content. So currently we are working on that part only to how to get the bot trained on Notion link. So do you have any blog link or any website link?
Bankless.community, maybe? Here, let's try this. Okay, that link that I shared in the chat there.
So let's go on to this governance thing. I don't think there is much in the on the landing page. Can we go on to governance part?
Go on where? Yeah, governance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's copy the link and paste it here. on train button. Yeah, so the bot has been trained, and let's quickly ask the bot any question related to this document. So, would you love to ask any question?
Yeah, so how are decisions made at BanklessDAO?
You just need to tag the bot and ask the question. That's it. The bot will take some time. Yeah, so here's the answer that the bot has gave according to the content that it has been fed. So this was our main feature. Now coming
Uh,
back to some of cool features. So this is the greeting feature. So what we have made is, so the bot to vibe with your community, we have introduced this greeting feature. For example, if your community uses GM before everything, so we can just feed this GM here, click on edit, and the greeting has been saved. Now also one more thing is, so that this bot is able to follow up your questions. For example, if I enter any follow up question here, can you please explain a bit more? So it is able to remember the previous questions context also.
Hmm.
So it will answer, it is able to answer follow up questions too.
Nice.
Yeah. So and as we have entered the greeting before, so it is using that greeting only, though it's converting GM to good morning. But yeah, so it uses that greeting. And this is the first thing. And the another feature that we would like to introduce is, so this is onboarding feature. Whenever someone enters the Discord server, so it will so it's a basic feature, but we are going to introduce some more advanced features in it, in under this onboarding part. So currently what the feature is, yeah, it will send onboarding message to every person who enters the Discord server. So this is the default message, and it can be customized according to your needs. So this was it. Now, Bovi, do you
Is that
like to
yes.
take over?
is that message sent in a channel or in a DM?
Uh,
So it's sent in a specific channel. So we have given the option to set the
Hmm.
channel, because some people have their DMs closed. So
DM's
that's why,
closed. Yeah. Nice.
exactly. Someone can create a separate channel
yeah.
for onboarding thing, and every message will be sent in that channel only.
Yeah, so this is a product that we have built from scratch in the last 3 months, the two of us. But we have finalized some features that we are currently working on, and will build like it. They'll be built in some time. So I'll just take you through some of the important ones that make sense. So one of them is setting the tone of message. So in communities there are different types of people or different types of vibes that are there. So some are really chill and some are really professional, some are sarcastic. So we are going to give users a feature to choose the tone they want Madlad to talk in, so that the replies are not off the chats, right? So if someone is making a professional type of talk, then we don't want it to reply in a sarcastic or a funny way, right? That's why we are going to give them a feature to set the tone of the messages that are going to be sent. And then we are also going to give them a small feature of creating announcements using prompts. So you can just tell it what kind of announcement you want and what all do you want in that announcement, and it will create one for you. You can just edit it, and make the announcement. So it will reduce your task of writing all of that, and then sending it. So yeah, it is going to reduce some of your efforts. And then we also so right now we are training it using separate links, but in future and right now what we're working on is that you can just give it your website, and then it will fetch all the pages that are there, and you can select whatever you want to train it. So you don't have to go to every link and then copy paste it and then train it. Everything will be trained at once. And we are also going to allow training through Notion pages and YouTube videos. And then we are also going to make a Chrome extension to make training even more easier. And yeah, we are also going to let users send images while questioning, and also send images while training the bot with the context. So suppose you have a Medium article and it has a photo explaining the process, then it is going to read that photo and learn and answer while anyone asks a question related to that. And yeah, it's going to take, so this is something that I wanted to talk about. Right now we don't have a system for taking feedback on replies, but we are building something. So this is what we are brainstorming. So suppose you asked a question to Madlad and you are not really satisfied with the answer, so we're going to give two reactions for it, a thumbs up and a thumbs down. If it's a thumbs up, then well and good, but if it's a thumbs down, then that answer is going to be pinged to a different channel, which is moderator only. And then the moderators can see that answer and then reply to that question in a much better way. And the bot is going to learn that a new answer which the moderator gives to improve itself. And this is going to happen for the bad responses and the responses which it is not able to give, which are not there in the documentation. So this thing will help in two ways. One is that the bot will train itself, and the second is that it will help improving the documentation. Maybe if someone just goes to the documentation, it is much clear to them while reading it, right? And then yeah, and then one is so suppose I am not very familiar with Discord and I am creating my Discord community. I can just ask Madlad to do certain tasks, and it will give me the steps to do that, steps to get to that point, and I can just approve it ki, yeah, you can do it, and then Madlad will do that thing for me. So suppose I ask it to create a channel called Ask Madlad and only uh, allow the guest pass roles to access it. So yeah, Madlad will give you the instructions and get an approval by you to do those and apply to your Discord channel. That's why we wanted so many permissions in the beginning while adding the bot to the Discord server. And yeah, one last feature that is really good to talk about right now is that suppose you have a general chat and or either a raise a query channel, and a community member comes and asks a question, and it is unanswered for a specified time, say 15 minutes or 20 minutes, then Madlad will itself reply to that question. Or else if someone else answers it, then well and good. But if no one else does, Madlad is going to. So it is not going to spam by answering to everything or answering to every chat that comes into the group. So yeah, these are some of the features that we are working on right now, and they are going to come in Madlad. I'm happy to take up any questions from here.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it sounds
I
like
see
you guys
there's
have
one.
a great roadmap ahead of you as well, which is cool. Quite a few features coming. So yeah, well, I'm just gonna start off with this question. We have a space in our forums when people sign up for these demos, and that space is, do you have any questions that you'd like us to cover? And the question that you put in there was, why is Madlad better than Helix? So I think we should just start off with that. Why is Madlad better than Helix?
Yeah, so I would say Madlad is a better community management tool than Helix, because Helix is more like a support chatbot. It is more like automating and putting AI into your fresh desk fresh desk account, if it makes sense. But Madlad is more like a community moderator, which gives you a human-like experience and not like a bot which is talking to me, so that I don't feel like there is no one in the community active, or it gives you a more personalized experience. Like we showed you some customizations in the message and the tone that you can bring in to fit the responses more according to your community. That is why I think Madlad is a much better tool for community than Helix. Helix has also some website APIs and other things, and I'm sure they're doing really good there. But for Discord and other communities, I think Madlad can be much better, much better.
Okay, and is there anything that you would like to add to that, Raj?
No, that was it.
There's a question by Salman. Rajat, would you like to take it up? Can you train using GitHub link on Madlad?
Yeah. So definitely, we can train. Till the time the website allows the bots to scrape it, we can definitely train it. But some websites has this restriction to prevent the bot from scraping their content. In that case, the link cannot be trained. For example, if the GitHub is private, it's a private repository, so in that case it won't be able to scrape. But in case it's a public repository, so in that case, yes, definitely it will be able to scrape the content.
Got it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just asking him if that answers his question.
Yeah, should do. Yep. Yes, that
Awesome.
does. So yeah, you could even train it from that link that Zephi shared above, which is the BanklessDAO constitution. Okay, so interesting. Well, yeah, that's really cool. I like that you're trying to be more of a full-featured Discord integration, as opposed to just an AI chatbot. That's cool. Now you started working on this 3 months ago. Have you considered integrating with other existing Discord bots that are out there? Were you looking to collaborate? Would you like to be part of a bigger team, or do you prefer to sort of build your own team and make this your own?
So yeah, we are looking to collaborate with other projects, like the projects which are a community hub. So say something like Truts, if you have heard of it. Truts is a community of communities. So we are looking to collaborate with projects like those which cater to Web3 communities.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah, so being a part of the hub of larger communities. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, and there are 2 of you currently on your team. Are you looking to grow at all?
Yeah, we are going to grow it as soon as we get some product market fit, because we recently started and we are doing it full time right now. So as soon as we get some product market fit, we are going to add more people to build all the features as soon as possible, the ones that we just talked about.
That's brilliant. And so back to my earlier question, it says you have partnered with 5 communities, and then I did also see some brief pricing there as well. So let's start with, say, for example, how many communities do you think it would take to be premium subscribers in order to be viable, to make this a full-time viable project?
Right now also it is full time for us. But yeah, leaving all the other sources of income would mean that monthly recurring revenue of at least $5,000 or more than that.
Yeah,
Because
so you need quite a
we
few communities to sign up. And
yes.
how are you looking to grow that? Is that going to be through the sort of organic biz dev methods, or are you looking to grow through marketing, and do you have budget for that already?
Yeah, so we are doing, we are having our internships and other things just for this purpose only, so we can go for some paid marketing for Madlad. We are going to take up some paid marketing and do inbound marketing, reach out to communities, and also go for word of mouth marketing and SEO, write blogs, and hire more people. That's how we are planning to do it.
Nice, that's great. So yeah, it's good that you're taking advantage of internship options as well, and able to grow in that way. Cool. Have you reached out to the guys at Helix yet, or the team at Helix?
Not yet.
No? Oh, I should put you in touch with Ashu because he's a very approachable guy. Oh, my cat is tearing up my carpet right now. Cat, stop. Sorry.
It's
She's
okay.
after a bug or something. Um, okay, so yeah, well, you've got a very, very cool project. And oh yeah, Landon, you've got that website back up on your screen. So yeah, is there anything else that you guys wanted to show us here within your website? Or have we been through everything?
Bovi will take you now through our pricing
Yeah.
plans.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we have 3 pricing plans right now: $20, $40, and $50. The $20 and $40 have some limits, which is 750 questions and training 50 web pages for the $20 ones. And for the $40, it's 1500 questions and 200 web pages. We also have a 7 days trial for the last 2 plans, that is 40 and 50. So you can go for a 7 days free trial and see if the community likes the bot and if it's helpful, and then you can decide it. So yeah, you have 7 days to do that for the $40 and $50 plan. You can degrade it if you like. You can just contact us for that. And yeah, one more thing to note is that most of the features that are new comes in the $50 plan only. So like the greeting phrase that you can change, that is in the $50 plan. So yeah, not all the features come in 20 and 40.
Okay, that's cool. So you can do a trial period and then
Yeah.
ramp up depending on the amount of usage you're going to get.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming you are using some sort of existing chatbot AI, or how did your AI platform come about?
Yeah, so it is powered by GPT only.
Okay. And so was that Chat GPT-4, and then you're able to plug it directly into your site? Using Chat GPT-4.
Yeah, so we're using ChatGPT 3.5 because the users have noted a lot of wrong things in GPT-4, and there are some issues there. So we are using GPT 3.5 Turbo right now. So what we do is we convert our documents and the context that the user feeds into vector embeddings, and then those vector embeddings are used by some similarity search logics that we have prepared, and that passes the relevant context to ChatGPT, and then it frames a response and sends it to the user.
Exactly.
Okay, and I suppose the difference between the earlier Chat GPTs and the newer Chat GPTs isn't such a big difference for you, seeing as how you're modeling off of just pre-existing content.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so one of the really highlighting feature of GPT-4 is that it does not hallucinate things like it used to in GPT 3.5. So it used to make up things by itself even if they are not there. But that's not a problem in Madlad at all, because it only refers to what you have fed and it does not answer anything that is out of those information that you have fed. So it's not a problem at all. That is why I think GPT 3.5 is better than GPT 4 for Madlad.
Interesting. Okay. And so, right. So that's your pricing there. And yeah, obviously anybody who's interested in getting in touch with you, go to the Madlad website. Um, and do you have a Discord server set up that people can jump into as well?
Yes. Yeah, so we have a Discord server, and the bot, that is the Madlad, there knows everything about itself and the Discord community. So anyone wants to, try asking the bot some questions without subscribing or using the trial can come for a quick check in our Discord community.
Nice. Okay, so Raj has just posted the madlad.ai website
Yes.
there in the chat. So nice. Yeah, be sure to check that out. So what about your upcoming roadmap are you most excited about? Is there any sort of feature that people have really been asking for?
Yes. So the Notion feature is something everyone has been asking for, because the thing is, so suppose a community member asks something and that is not in your documentation, and there is nothing, not nothing, no blog as such about that thing. So you can just create a Notion page and then add all that information there and feed it directly. But right now, Notion does not allow it, and we are working on um, training Madlad the public Notion link. So yeah, that's a feature that we are working on actively and going to bring out the fastest. So this is something I'm also really excited for, because that makes training the bot easier, and making the bot answer more accurately also. That is why Notion is a feature that I'm really looking to. The most wanted one.
That will definitely ease things. Yeah, Notion is a super useful tool that we get a lot of mileage out of here within BanklessDAO as well. Nice. Okay, well, it seems like we've pretty much covered everything. We're a bit under time. You've got another 10 minutes or so to get your message out or share anything that you'd like with us. And anyone who's in the crowd can ask questions. I see someone's asking, just commenting on Notion. Yeah, so up to you guys. You're more than welcome to stay here and hang out. We do have another demo scheduled for quarter past.
Awesome. I'd love to see that.
Cool. That'll be with Shapeshift. And they are a DeFi exchange who started in 2014 and then they transitioned into a DAO in 2021. And they had a huge airdrop of Fox tokens.
Nice, nice. That's nice. Looking
Yeah.
forward to it. Yeah, I think that's all about Madlad. Thank you so much for giving your time and listening to us, and also for the live stream. Yeah, that's it. Happy to take up any questions, and I can take them up after that call as well. You can DM me on Twitter at Anushka_TWT. So yeah, I'm happy to take up it.
Nice. Okay, well, yeah, we've got those. We've got your Twitter linked in the YouTube video as well for Madlad,
Awesome.
so people can get in touch there. And yeah, thanks again for coming by and presenting today and showing us the amazing tool that you're working on. It really is cool. The fact that you've been able to do all this in 3 months is really great.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, once again, thanks for coming and presenting. Good luck building in the future, and let us know if there's anything we can do for you to help you get the message out. Once again, everybody listening, none of this has been financial, technical, investment, or any other sort of advice. Just here exploring stuff, Web3 projects, and coming up again in about 5 minutes, we've got a Shapeshift with our next demo. So we'll see you for that one. All right. See you, everybody.
All right. See you.